Assalamu alaikum, grade 1, and good afternoon to all of you. How are you all doing? Great. That's very good. Yes, I'm also good, Alhamdulillah. Thank you. And welcome to your computing class. You know that this is our last week of this first session. We are about to end this first term, right? So in this week, we will be mostly we will be revising the topics that we have already covered. You will not find something new because we are close to the exam, so we will start revising, the previous topics. So, in the last week, the topic that we were discussing was input and output devices, right? We had a general discussion on what input devices are and what output devices are as well, right? So, while we were discussing, okay, who is going to define input for me? Yes, input devices are the devices that are used to very well done, that are used to enter the data or used to gives command to the computer. Very well done. And what are output devices? That gives us output from the computer, right? Or that gives us output of our input. Okay. So in the output devices there is a distinction, or there is a which is made, which is further, or you can say that output devices are further subdivided into two different types of devices. So let's first discuss in detail what are those. So in the output devices, remember when we were discussing output devices in the last week, I told you that there are two main basic output devices. The first one is the screen, right? And then we have the speaker. These two are the basics, and then we have all others as well. Let's say the printer, we have the mic, the not the microphone basically. We have the headphones, we have the cameras, right? So all of these are the other devices which are also output, but the basic are the screen and the speaker, right? So what does screen comes under the category of visual output, right? So now let's discuss what does visual output means. Before moving toward that, let's watch this video together about the input and output devices, and then we will discuss what does visual output means. Okay, so I'm sharing the screen. Show me a thumbs up if it is visible to you or not. Okay.
Hello guys, let's learn about the input and output devices. Hello everybody, so let's learn about some input and some output devices. The input devices include a keyboard, that's an input device, a mouse, that's also an input device.
Remember when we were discussing these, I told you that input devices basically are, when we talk about the input devices, so the mouse gives, basically the mouse, through the mouse we gives command to the computer, and through this keyboard we enter data into the computer, right? So we discussed this, that these are two major input devices, and through the mouse we gives command, we control the computer, and through the keyboard we enter data, we type letters basically, right? Okay, so these are two basics, and then we have different a lot of other input devices as well. Let's say for playing games we have joysticks and other devices. Then we have the microphone, then we have the webcams, we have the scanners, right? So all of these are the other devices.
The output devices include the monitors that show us the pictures and the printer that takes out the print.
Okay, so if we talk about these two devices, the monitor is the one with the basic output device, but not printer. Why? Because everybody does not have a printer with them, right? If we take the example from this class, let's say some of you might have the printer, but some of you might not have right now in your houses. So monitor is one basic which is attached to all of the computer. Even if it is a computer, it's a laptop, it's an iPad, tablet, whatever it is, there is a screen attached to it. And the second thing is speaker is also attached to whatever the device is, right? And which is used for audio purposes. So but printer is not that much compulsory. Yes, it is, but it's not the compulsory part, that when let's say when you go to buy the computer, they don't give you the printer as its part, right? But they give you the speaker, they give you the monitor. So these are the basic things. But yes, then printer and all other things which we have, these are the other output devices, but not the basic one.
I hope you guys have learned about some of these input and output devices. Let's learn more.
Okay, so now they have shared about only two input and two output devices, which were the basics, and I have told you that there are some other devices as well. So and now I'm going to share the screen with you. Or before that, let's do the reading of your book. I want you to open your book, page number 44. This is page number 44. This one, please open this page. The topic is 3.4 and the heading is what Scratch does. So we will practice this on Scratch as well, right? In our practical class day. So output comes out of the computer. The computer makes output and you can see or hear output. So basically there are two basic types of output devices. The one is visual output. Now what does visual output means? You can see some output. You see output on the computer screen. In order to see the output, right? In order to see what you have searched for, in order to see what you want to look for, in order to see the results of your input, which the device which is used to show you that is known as the visual output device or the screen, right? Now I'm going to share the screen with you again. These are the pictures of output devices. Now it's a mix of everything. So my focus on in today's class is only on the visual output, right? So look at this. This is a, yes, this is a PC. Now it has this screen with it, right? Now this screen is a visual output device. Why? Because it is displaying you whatever the person wants to see. Similarly, look at this. This is another PC. It has its own screen. Now whatever type of device you have, whether it's if it would be a mobile, it would have its own screen. Now this screen is it, this would show me the visual output. The speaker over here, this would show me the audio output, right? So this is the visual output part, the screen, the mobile screen. Similarly, if you have a tablet, the visual part would be the screen of it, the screen of the tablet. If you have an iPad, that screen would be the visual part, right? Similarly, if you have the PC, the screen, the monitor that is attached to it would show you the visual output, right? If you have the laptop, its screen will show you the output. So whatever the device, it does not matter what type of device you have, whatever the device is, the screen which will give you the visual output will known as its visual output part. Got it? So what we are discussing is that in the computer, or when we talk about the output devices, the two basic output devices are the monitor and the speaker. And monitor gives us the visual output. It displays the output or the result of what we want to see, right? It can be an image, it can be a video, it can be a document, it can be the words, it can be the everything, whatever you want to see, right? Okay, now, what is your class activity? You are supposed to make the picture of the visual output device. You can make the laptop, then you can, pinpoint its visual output part. You can make a personal computer, you can make an iPad, whatever you want to, but just pinpoint me, show me the visual part of it. Okay, so hurry up, prepare the page, write today's date, and start drawing. Okay. Yes, all of you are done. Okay, good job, all of you. Hope you guys enjoyed the lecture. Do practice it at your home because your exams are very near. So I want you to revise, start revising things one by one, and let me know if there is any confusion in any topic so that we can revise it together. And do prepare yourself best for the exams. Hope you guys enjoyed the lecture. Share this video with others because it's free learning. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Take care. Allah Hafiz.